Hey guys, what's up? So, I just did my second shot of tea. I was gonna make a video showing it, but I don't have anyone here to help me out with that, so maybe next time. I wanted to make a quick video about just I don't know, like when I was recently kind of coming out to myself as transgender. I didn't know like where to start, what to do, who to ask, where to go, anything like that. So I know it can be hard to get on the path, to get on that road and start the journey to fully, becoming who you are. So I was just gonna give like a quick rundown of my scenario, what happened with me, and how I went about things, and it all just kind of fell into place. It was like it was always meant to be. I guess about 3 years ago was the first time I really started considering it. It was just more of like a thinking process. I was a little scared. I didn't know what to expect, so I just kind of was asking people their opinions and just kind of lightly touching on it. Nothing too serious. And then about 6 months ago, close to maybe 8 months ago actually, that's when I started having those thoughts again, and it really was like, okay, this is definitely a thing that I need to figure out. So I don't know, I guess the first thing I did was watch videos on YouTube, like I'm sure everyone does. I watched tons of videos from, people starting hormones to people having top surgery, bottom surgery, people who quit using hormones. All around, I just watched as many videos as I could just to get information and hear people's stories. So that's also why I'm documenting mine, is so that maybe I can be one of those guys that someone looks up to or gets information from, and I don't know. We'll see. But so I started watching a ton of videos, and that started making me have more questions about myself. Made me realize how much in common I had with maybe some other folks that were in the same boat as me, and really opened my eyes. After that, I kind of reached out to a couple of people, specifically some friends that I knew that have gone through the transition process, and there's two in particular, they were both very helpful. One of them gave me the name of the counselor the office of the counselor that I started seeing in May. He really helped me out by giving me that information. Having a counselor that is basically not 100%, but basically there for that reason, for transgender, gay people. It's very LGBT oriented. It's very helpful to have something like that. Not always can you find them everywhere, in every state and every city. I personally had to drive an hour every time I wanted to go, or I had to go. I had to drive to Ann Arbor, Michigan. Some people may be familiar with that, but I live way on the east side, over by like Ferndale, Royal Oak area. So it's a little bit of a hike, but it was totally worth it. I had a really great counselor. I still do. He really helped me out a lot. And that's one of the very first steps is, the counseling. And then during your counseling, you have to basically come out, come out to your family, come out to your friends. They assist you with that. Some people can get it out in the open pretty quickly. Some people, it can take, a long time. I'm very lucky and blessed to have an awesome family, friends. I mean, everyone loves me. They're being as supportive as they can be. I can't say anyone, was jumping up and down for joy when I told them or anything, but definitely I didn't get any negative feedback, except for one person but not even my family. It was somewhat of a friend. That was the only person that had anything negative to say about it, that they didn't agree, but didn't stop me. Their opinion doesn't really matter at this point. But yeah, everyone was, definitely, they're still adjusting. They're still getting used to it. But everyone, hugs and we love you and very supportive in general. So I'm really lucky to have those awesome people in my life. Friends as well, like coworkers, friends that I've had for 15 years. Everyone's been really cool. So that part was not easy, but I actually got it done in a pretty timely manner. I wasn't wasting any time either. I was trying to kind of get it over with. So once I told everyone and kind of had them all on board, that was the hard part. I got that part out of the way. Then it was just a matter of completing my 12 weeks or 3 months, because I went once a week. So 3 months of therapy to basically, confirm that medical transition is for me and I'm mentally stable enough to go through with it and all that kind of stuff. So I went through my 3 months of therapy. Towards the end of the 3 months, that's when, about a couple weeks ago, that my therapist wrote me a letter to the endocrinologist. And I set up my appointment. I have out-of-state insurance right now, so my insurance did not cover the hormones or the doctor visit, but the doctor visit was affordable, like $90. Like, that's not too crazy. And actually, they printed up a little coupon for me for the testosterone, and it cost me $43 and some change for a 5-month supply with syringes and needles and all that. So I just had to buy some Band-Aids and some alcohol pads, but those are not expensive. So, for under $200, I have what I need for 5 months. So you can't really go wrong there. I don't know. So it's just kind of one of those things where it helps to talk to as many people that that possibly have been through this or know someone that's been through it. That's your first step, is just get information, start asking questions, find resources around you. They're there. You might have to, like I said, take a hike somewhere, but hopefully not too far. But yeah, once you get that therapy underway, it's not really that long of a time until you can start the hormones. And then after I have my 4th shot, sometime after my 4th shot, I'll be going in for blood work to test my levels and see where I'm at. See if they need to make any adjustments or whatever. But yeah, sounds really simple, but I know it's not. It was definitely a process, and worth every second of the process. I don't know. As far as any changes, I haven't had any like real changes yet. This is only my second shot. So I didn't really think anything too crazy would be happening by now anyway, but maybe just a like increase in appetite. That's pretty much it. I just kind of feel hungry all the time, but that's not too different from normal. And then of course I had to start my period like the Saturday after my first shot, and I was like, ugh, God, this sucks. So I was like really irritable, like double irritable this past week, just like, but I think it was some like the dual hormones kind of like going on inside of me, like, I wait tables, so I wanted to just like punch people in the face, but nothing crazy. I didn't actually hurt anyone, and I didn't freak out. But I definitely could tell a different level of irritation. But like I said, that could be because of the other thing. So, or maybe just a combo. But yeah, so I guess that's it. If you have any questions or you ever need someone to talk to, feel free to find me on Facebook, or shoot me, a message or something like that. And I'd be more than happy to give anyone any kind of advice that I can. I'm still pretty new to this whole process myself, but like I said, ever since I started it, it just seems like the pieces are falling right into place. So, I feel that's a good sign that this is definitely meant to be. This is who I need to be, who I've been, who I just haven't been able to actually show and be because of my circumstances. But now I'm changing that, and I'm super happy about it. And I want to say thank you also real quick before I go to anyone that helped me get to the point that I'm at right now, whether it be a friend or family member, counselor, right down to the doctor that wrote me my prescription. Like, thank you so much. Also, I want to say thank you to all of my coworkers and friends who have been trying really hard to use correct pronouns and call me Lee now. And everyone's really good with the name. I don't get too many mess ups there. So it's awesome. Thank you guys so much for basically doing what I have asked, is to refer to me as Lee and, start changing those pronouns from female to male. I know that's going to be hard. It's even hard for me sometimes. Not that I talk about myself all that much, but in like, third person or something. But, would that be third person? I think so. I don't know. Great. Now I'm embarrassed. But anyways, yeah. So thank you for everything, everybody. And don't mind my messy bed. Just try not to show that. All right. Have a great day. Goodbye.